chest over my knees. So you want to treat this more like a warm-up. This will be the first thing you do after you do dynamic warm-up. You'll get into some type of explosive movement, whether it's med ball tosses, jumps, whatever. We're doing med ball tosses and sprints today just to save a little bit of pressure on those joints. We got the guys doing a med ball circuit, really to get the activation, get them firing, get them quick, get them twitchy, get the blood flowing, so all those fast twitch fibers will be ready when we do our speed work today. So they've got med ball tosses going straight up with it. After their med ball tosses, they'll knock it straight into a sprint, or we'll go straight into a sprint just so they can get everything firing and flowing so we can be twitchy today. 2 20-pound med balls, 2 14-pound med balls, and then 1 4-pound med ball. Each med ball max height on the toss for these 4 on the 20s and the 14s. Make sure I really explode up. Big hips, send it through the ceiling. As soon as it lands, come to this one. Big hips, send it through the ceiling. It's gonna be lighter, still generate the same force on these 2 14s. On the 4, this is where it gets different. I'm going height and distance on the 4, all right? So this one's super light. So I want you to snap into it, sink, flip, and get it as high and as far as you can. Try to send it the full length of the field. Once you finish all 5, take about 20 to 30 seconds, 10-yard burst. Take about 20 to 30 seconds, 10-yard burst. Power, power, explosion, explosion. Super twitchy. Take about 20, 25 seconds. Spread it out. And then we'll go 2 sets, 2 sets. Yeah.
Nice toss.
Yes, sir. Dang, that's a gun.
Good God.
Get out right here. Got a point. Single leg jumps. Really focus on the force absorption and where I land and how I absorb it. Try to stay on this leg the whole time. Speed's not relevant right here. It's all about force, soft landing, good shin angle. Soft landing, good shin angle. Notice how my knees is over my toes, chest over my knees. Soft landing, good shin angle. Soft landing, good shin angle. Finish it out, stick it, bring it back with the right. We got the guys really focusing on force absorption and the angles in that force absorption so they can produce the right amount of power out, but it doesn't matter how much power you produce if it's not going in the proper direction. So we've got to absorb it with a great shin angle so that we can then explode with a great shin angle. So these single leg jumps are all about soft landing, right, in the proper angles, right, loaded through the proper portion of the foot so that we can be explosive coming out. We'll start right leg or left leg up, going down, right leg coming back. Angles are everything. All right, so when I come out right here, I want to make sure that my shin angle is pointed in the direction that I want to go. So I want to go ahead and set it in my stance. Then right here, I'm going to dig this back toe in, and all I want to focus on is projecting everything, including my hips, which is almost the most important part, projecting my hips that way. Everything that way. Out. It's really ain't gonna be a 5-yard drill. It's the first 2 to 3 steps. All right, stay down, don't pop up. If I come out and my hips come up, head comes up, shoulders come up, I'm already losing the rep. All right, I wanna go ahead and get this shin angle down or in the direction I wanna go, and I wanna explode through here to project the hips forward so that I can get everything in a linear manner as fast as possible. All right, it's gonna be about the first 2 or 3 steps. I'm giving you a little bit of resistance, but it's not enough to hold you back. There you go, good. So here on these kneeling starts, we want to make sure that their shin angles are already pointed in the direction they want to go, because that angle is going to determine the direction that you propel yourself forward. And we want to propel ourselves forward in a manner that's going to be advantageous. So you got to have a properly forward shin angle. And the next thing is that projection coming out. You got to project yourself forward. You got to use those hips, drive through the ground, and propel and drive and push everything forward. Nothing can go up. I don't want to go up. The only way I want to go is forward. So everything's got to go forward. So I got to project everything that way. All right, so now with the frequency, with the force production, right, we just worked on driving out. Now let's work on that turnover, absorb, re-explode consecutively for a consecutive amount of times. So rapid fire high knees, right, in place after I do my consecutive jumps. So I'm gonna do 5, stick it, don't sprint out. Turn around, 5, stick it, coming back. When I say stick it at the end, that's the only time I'm stopping. So coming through here, it's quick, 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 soft. Just like that. Then I'll come back with the opposite leg, do it again. Then we'll be in the band for the rapid fire high knees. 7 seconds, that's it, that's all I need. 7 seconds is all I need. Hey, think, how can I absorb it? Turn it on again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good. Yeah, yeah, good. So here we got the guys now going from a single leg hop to now consecutive jumps. These consecutive jumps are now requiring them to absorb the force and immediately re-explode with that force, which is the true and natural form of running. So you got to be able to pick them up and put them down. You hear that phrase all the time. So this is what we're working on, picking them up and putting them down. Once they finish their jumps, we'll go into a banded series again. So we go from a jump to a banded series with rapid fire high knees, creating great turnover in that force absorption and reproduction process over and over again with the high knee emphasis, the band around that. So I'm keeping it quick. Hey, we got to have great pump. Great pump.
Are we staying
Great
in
knee
place?
drive, yeah. Great knee drive. You might go forward a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, work it though. Work it though. Get the most out of it. Get the most out of it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good job. Woo! I'm gonna do that 3 times. Told y'all we got a full menu today. Here we're working everything from start to finish, right? So we talked about driving through, being explosive from that first step, projection and hips. That's all in this drill. First step, projection and hips. Second drill, we're taking the sled from here and we're pushing it full field, no weight, incredible turnover, incredible frequency, picking them up and putting them down. All of it together. So here, I want to go ahead and get in a position of where my ankles, hips, and shoulders are in a straight line. We'll take that right leg, put it directly in front. Here, notice how everything comes forward, all right? Not up. It's like I'm trying to break a plane right here. Everything's locked out, right? All my angles are straight. Shin angles are both pointing in the direction I want to go. And then drive it through and break this plane 4 times violently. Once you finish, forward your right, forward your left, turn it around, and immediately push the sled. Do not get content with the speed of the sled. I want to continue to increase the speed and accelerate with this sled. One of y'all will go down, the other one will bring it back. We got 4 of these. This is the work today. Okay, you want everything going this way. Yeah. Stay low, good chin angles. Drop it forward. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drop it. Yeah. See how that chest came up a little bit on the last one? Yeah. So here on this sled, we're really focusing on projection, hips, explosion, first step, where I'm loaded, shin angles, everything that allows you to win that first step out the gate and be as explosive as possible. As soon as you finish that, you're gonna take the empty sled off the wall. I want it empty, I want it light, so you can move it fast. Turn that sled around. I I want it empty, I want it light. So now you can create incredible turnover and frequency and continue to accelerate through that. Go, 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 go. Don't come up, everything comes forward. So you're, yes. And it's like you're trying to win the race off the line. When I say go, you're trying to beat me across on you. Don't wait on my go, but on you. There you go, good. Pop. Good, there you go. Yes. Good, push with both feet. Yes, sir, good job, flip it. Push with both legs, push with both legs. I know, hey, I know the full field sled's a little OD, but hey, man, we ain't gonna get nowhere being average. Well, you gotta dig deep. Find out. Yeah! So that right there is just a little peek behind the scenes into one of our many different and numerous speed days we work on straight linear force production and straight line speed. Thanks for tuning in. Bro, there's nothing in this world that you can get me to take every day.
Well, let's say, what about a honey? What about a honey bun?
But that's different.
If you eat a honey bun every day, are you addicted to it? Are you addicted to it?
No, I'm not addicted to honey bun. I'm addicted to caffeine. I'm addicted to sugar.
If you have a desire,
You're addicted to sugar.
if you have a desire for it,
I
bro,
don't desire it every day.
bro,
Bro, I could go without a honey bun.
you just smashed one, bro.
I smashed it. Gone, bro. Lived about 17 seconds.
So you go 2 weeks without honey bun?
I can go 2 weeks without anything.
Candy to him is different than sweets.
No sweets. What about no sweets?
Because one
2
time,
weeks?
All right, no, all right, real talk, real
Say
talk. I want
gummies.
y'all to listen to me. All right, so look, we doing now.
no candy for 2 weeks.
Nah, hey, bro,
He
don't be telling the story wrong.
They were like, no candy for 2 weeks. Everybody was like, all right, agree. They said 2 days later, Jeremy came in there with a full Snickers bar. They're like, bro, that's candy. He's like, no, candy is like gummies and like little like Skittles and like.
You know where my head's at.
Yeah.
You know where my head's
We were
at.
like, no, this is a chocolate bar, bro. This
Snickers
is chocolate.
is a chocolate bar, bro. It's basically a protein bar, bro. If I had a football team, we'd be eating Snickers after practice.
Hungry, God, you
Protein bars. Not them little Gatorade chalky bars.
Now I